Hi there, Sean Rockey from the Ocean Oasis here, and I wanted to give you a little tutorial today on how to safely do microneedling at home and what to use. So we're going to be using the hydroneedle system. This is a capsule, and you fill it with the serum of your choice. Today, the serum of my choice is the needleless serum from Dermatology, and this is a peptide serum with ceramides in it. And this is going to help to stimulate some collagen production, keep my skin really hydrated, and give me just a really nice glow. And so the first thing I need to do is to open up my little capsule. So it comes with this little capsule. You peel back the back, you pop it out, and you can see here that it is a glass container, and it has titanium needles at 0.5, which is cosmetic needling. So it's right in the sort of the area between medical and cosmetic needling. And I'm gonna unscrew the top of my little capsule, and I'm gonna set this down in some alcohol. I'm gonna leave that there for 10 minutes. And then I'm gonna rinse out and wash out my capsule, wash it off with alcohol. So I'm gonna do that in just a moment. And then I'm gonna fill it with my needleless serum. And I'm gonna just go cleanse my skin, and we'll come back and I'll show you how to use this. So here I am cleansed, and I have my serum in my capsule. So now the lid's on the capsule. I'm gonna shake this 3 times. This deposits the serum into the top of the capsule. I have a little wipe with alcohol here, just in case I have any cross-contamination or I touch anything else. When you do microneedling, you do want to try not to touch your face or wear gloves, one of the two. But this, like I said, is cosmetic needling, so it's a little more forgiving. At 0.5, it's not as dangerous. The deeper you go, the more risk there is for infection, and the more careful you have to be. Also, the less often you can do it. So this type of microneedling at 0.5 you can do every 2 weeks. And now my stamp is ready, and I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start to stamp on my chin. And I'm basically going to work my way across, and I'm overlapping by about half. So I'm going and overlapping with the last place I went by half. And I'm just going to come across the areas that I want to receive the serum. And microneedling is known as collagen induction therapy. So what we're doing is causing a very controlled, very small wound, and the body will respond by producing more collagen. And that, in fact, will help tighten and help fill in fine lines and wrinkles. It's also going to minimize your pore size. It helps with scars, gives your skin a really nice glow. So there's lots of reasons to be doing this. And, for me, this is just so much more holistic than injecting myself with Botox. So I feel like I can get really good results with this without having to visit a dermatologist or a medical esthetician every 3 months and pay a lot of money. So now I can tell it's getting dry, so I'm just gonna shake it again and deposit more serum and keep going. And I'm gonna work my way up. And we are using the needleless serum from Dermatology. And this is peptide serum. So peptides are short chains of amino acids, and they're the building blocks of collagen. So they help to stimulate collagen production. And there's different types of peptides. You have basically 2 types in here. You have a signaling peptide, several signaling peptides, which signal your skin to produce more collagen. And then you also have carrier peptides. And those are copper peptides or other types of peptides that deliver or carry minerals into the skin. So in this case, it's copper, and copper is necessary for collagen production as well. So both the signaling and the carrier peptides are going to stimulate collagen. The carrier peptides also help with tightening the skin. And then you also have a bunch of ceramides. And ceramides are really important for keeping the skin hydrated and for helping to stimulate a really healthy acid mantle, which is your barrier protection from the elements. Basically, ceramides keep the good stuff in and keep the bad stuff out. So we all want that. And so I'm working my way across the skin with little overlapping patterns. And I'm going to go up this side again. And the end result that I'm looking for is a slight erythema. So that means a slight pinkness to the skin. And you can keep going over this as many times as you want until you are pink. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus, once I get my whole face done, I'm going to go back and focus on the areas where I want to see the most results. So that's, for me, my forehead is where my fine lines and wrinkles are. My marionette lines that are starting to show up, I'll go in and do those areas, several times afterwards, just to give them a little extra boost. So this is a great technique to do, and you're going to do this, like I said, every 2 weeks. And you do have to soak your head of your capsule before and after each use. So you're going to soak it in 70% alcohol for about 10 minutes before and after you use it. And then, keep it in the box, in a bag, in a clean, dry place. And you can use other serums besides this one. I chose this one because it's really got a lot of different ingredients that are really good for microneedling. It's got the ceramides, all different types of ceramides. It has a precursor called phytospinogacine, which helps your skin produce more ceramides. So, and that's going to keep you really well hydrated, moisturized. And then it has sodium hyaluronate, which is hyaluronic acid. It has niacinamide, which is vitamin B3. And that does so many different things for the skin. It helps tighten the pores, helps with reducing your chance of getting irritated from retinoids. It helps keep the pores clear. It helps brighten the skin. So, niacinamides are a really great ingredient that everybody should have in their skincare. Just gonna keep, shaking this to deposit more serum into the head, but I'm gonna keep going until I get all of the serum into my skin. So you can see, I'm gonna keep going, but you kind of get the point on how this works. Afterwards, try not to touch your face for 5-10 minutes at least until those channels kind of close up, and then finish with your moisturizer and go to bed. It's best to do this in the evening. Of course, you don't want to jump in any dirty ponds or pools afterwards. Needless to say, probably shouldn't exercise for a few hours afterwards. So it's not like a major microneedling treatment where you have to be really careful, to not touch your face, but you want to use clean hands when you do this. You want to protect yourself. But this is probably the safest way we have to do microneedling at home these days. I do not really recommend the rollers anymore, just because the needles tend to bend and then you're tearing up your skin. This goes in directly and comes right out. It's very accurate. So this is how to do it. Come on in and get some supplies, and we'll help you out here at the Ocean Oasis. And look forward to seeing you in a future video.